Welcome to Test Taking Tips and Strategies. I'm a long-time Oklahoma educator. My name is Sherry Martin, and I've been in the public school system for nearly 34 years. And I now adjunct as an instructor for the University of Central Oklahoma as well as University of Oklahoma. One of the job duties that I have at UCO is to help principals prepare to take the OSAT, the Oklahoma Subject Area Test. I'm going to talk today about how the OSAT test is developed in general. That's for licensure exams for teachers, for principals, for counselors, for superintendents. So let's just dive right in and talk about how to get registered for the test first. This is the website where you actually will register for the test. It is very straightforward and easy to follow. And you just go in and register for the test. It will pull up all of the various tests that you can take depending on what certification you're trying to achieve. So in Module 1 is the test overview. I think it's important to help you understand how the test is actually set up. And first of all, make sure that you are registering for the correct test. For example, the elementary comprehensive exam is 045. The elementary teacher is 051. So be very careful that what test you are actually registering for is the one that you are intending to take. Test development process. There is a very rigorous test development process that I think is important for you to understand and not just believe that it's developed by people that don't have a vested interest in Oklahoma, because we do. Because on the committee there are pre-K through 12 principals, there are university officials and professionals that are on the committee, and those tests are customized for Oklahoma. The standards are the framework of the test, and those standards you have been taught in your higher education classes. There's a job analysis survey, and it is sent randomly to 300 administrators and higher ed professionals in Oklahoma in the education field, and this analysis helps with the validity of the exam, because there may be changes once they have sent that job analysis survey, and they'll make changes based on the results of that survey. Item review. Items are written by the testing company, but they are also written based on what Oklahomans have developed for them to write. They actually will even throw some of the items out because of content bias. There is a field test, and I don't know if you know this, but you can actually participate in a field test, like a practice test, that might help you. But if you are interested in field testing, contact your university and they will help you get signed up to do some field testing. There's a marker selection. This is where Oklahoma content experts, remember, pre-K through 12 educators and also higher education officials, that they look at the samples of the constructed response and they will assign a number of 4, 3, 2, 1. U is non-scorable and B means there was no response. Standard setting is where Oklahoma educators make recommendations for cut scores. Cut scores are figured by raw scores, and the passing number is still 240. That is the cut score that you have to have, 240 and above, to actually pass a licensure exam in Oklahoma. Let's take a look at a test overview, and let's look at the sub areas for a test overview. This is actually a test overview for an elementary principal, and there are 5 sub areas. 4 have to do with standards like visionary learning, visionary leadership, culture leadership, and 2, 3, 4, and then 5 is the constructed response, educational leadership. Constructed response is a fancy name for essay questions. So that's how the test is actually set up. It is organized in a straightforward manner based on standards that you have been taught.